Did really Super Mario Brothers single-handedly save the video game market, or was there more something else? My thinking on this is that you have to go back a little bit earlier. You have to realize that without Nintendo pulling the coup they did with Rob the Robot and getting the system in the stores, period, we never would have gotten Super Mario Brothers. I feel like Super Mario Brothers did definitely help push it forward, but like I said, we would not have gotten there if Nintendo wasn't a genius and packaged the Nintendo as a toy.
Yeah, I think you have to look at it as, okay, if they never got into the FAO Schwartz's in New York, New Jersey, if they never got them into the toy stores and like the electronic stores, they weren't in Toys R Us's, remember?
No.
They weren't in the main chains. You have to get the product there first. Now that the product's in there and you have 16 games out in that first 6 months, now how do you get a game that captures their imagination? And out of all those games, obviously the big one was Super Mario Brothers, but that had to be discovered.
Right.
So without that chance to discover that system, you would never had a chance for for everyone to see how awesome Super Mario Brothers was and how revolutionary it was, and to have the system then have a small spark from there just to get it survive those first 2 years.
Yeah.
The same way the Wii U had to survive the first 2 years.
Right.
I mean,
SMB was the propellant, but I mean, as silly as it fucking sounds, Rob the Robot was the spark. Packaging it the way they did was what got Nintendo where they are.
And of course, we're talking about the home console market in North America when we say video game market. Obviously, computers was its own thing, and in Europe and Japan, there was their own thing going on there. Famicom was still obviously going strong in the mid-'80s there, so that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about in the U.S. So yeah, it didn't single-handedly, but it was a chunk of it, I would say, because Mario was your first main game franchise in like 5 years to come around, where it was, this is the new market for a new generation. Mario is something they can identify with, have a TV show, toys, T-shirts. Without Mario, what would you have had in the mid to late 80s? You can't really think of a secondary choice off the top of your head. It's not there.
Right.
It's the Mario franchise first.